Hey guys, hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Just figured out how to do a screencast on the TV, and since last night I've been watching some of my own Portugal travel series vlog on the big screen, and it's been so much fun to enjoy them on a bigger screen because I make all of these vlogs in 4K, but I check them out on a smaller screen, so I can't really figure out what quality, but here I can clearly get a sense of good quality. Anyways, it's another day, and I saw the weather forecast that it's gonna be rainy and gloomy like this for the entire duration that I'm here. So the plan is to go out and start exploring anyways, but let's head on over, have some breakfast and get some energy going in the system. So let's get started. That was nice. Breakfast is done, so there is a bistro next door and they're internally connected, and there seems to be a conference ongoing, and now it's a rainy weather. But anyways, let's start walking from the harbor side first, and then we'll see what else we end up exploring for the day. Aimless exploring, well, not aimless, destination-less exploring today. I don't really know where I want to go. I'm just gonna randomly walk around while looking at the weather. It does look like it's gonna rain the whole day. It's like completely black clouds, so we'll see. I hope the vlog quality is okay. So what you're seeing behind me is the Heteranta Beach. We used to come here quite frequently, and over that side of the beach we used to play beach volleyball during the summer times. And in the winter, in the end of the summer, they used to have this blue-green algae warning here, stopping people from swimming inside or risk some skin irritation or something. So I never managed to swim here, but we came here quite frequently during the summer times to play outdoor beach volleyball. Those were some fun times with a lot of different group of people here. There were people from all over the place, including some diplomats, some freelancers, and a whole bunch of like nice mix of people. Other times we used to play indoor volleyball, so that was like a nice workout. A bit expensive because we used to pay per session and split the price amongst all the people, but still was like I think 10-15 euros per session or something. So it was a bit on the pricier side, but it was a lot of fun, so I did it anyways. And towards that side there is still a little bit of fall foliage. There's like a mini island over there, and on that side used to be all nets and people playing sports on the sand and stuff. Right now they have this like plank. I think it's meant for, it's some sort of like a mattress to bring some canoes or something down there, or maybe for people to walk easily. I don't know, but it's very convenient, so I could get close to the water while walking on this without getting my feet or shoes wet here, because it's raining and it's gonna keep raining for the entire duration that I'm here. So to some extent it makes my life easier, because I don't like to plan and I hate planning around the weather. So here it's like all day every day raining, go do whatever you want whenever you want. So life is much simpler that way. Anyways, let's keep on walking. I'm still trying to walk around and try and see if there is some cool spot where the fall foliage is still around and could enjoy that before it all goes away with all of this rain. So let's see if we get lucky. So I've now come on over to the Tolo area. The name of this place is quite a tongue twister, at least for me, because it has 3 O's with umlauts on top. So it's T-O-O-L-O, I think, and all 3 O's have umlaut on top. So I used to call it Tulu, but Tulu of course is a language in India. It's not Tulu, it's Tol or something similar to that. So I always struggled with the actual name. Anyways, this is a bay area in the city center, and I used to hang out here quite a bit, especially on the weekends. So it was a nice walking route over here. It's by the water side, and there's a lot of important landmarks of Helsinki here. Like there is an amusement park, there's a library and stuff. I'll just show you in a second, and probably I'll go to the library some other day when I decide to walk around on the key landmarks of Helsinki. For the moment I'm trying to chase the fall foliage. So as you can see behind me on that tree, there is some remnants of the fall foliage. There is some here. I guess on this side it's too windy and too rainy, so all the leaves have now like fallen down on the ground. But I'll try to go over on the other side and grab a thumbnail for this vlog, and I'll try and go and show you the other aspects of this area, which is why I really like spending time here. So over there is you see those rides, that's the amusement park Linnanmäki. I don't suppose it's working right now. I don't see any rides moving, but that used to be a prominent place for people with families and youngsters to hang out. And on that side is where the main library is, on that side, Odi. So we'll go there at some point. And this used to be a open hangout spot, activity area for kids. And I think along this road there used to be a cafe too that used to rent out kayaks and canoes for people. So this used to be a nice bay area over that bridge. I don't know if you can see, but there are trains parked there that's the Helsinki railway station. So trains cross over on that bridge and then go that side. So this used to be a nice hangout spot for me. Anyways, before it starts to rain again, let's go closer to those trees and take some cinematic shots, and maybe also the thumbnail for the vlog. Forgot to mention one thing as well. Another reason why I used to spend a lot of time here was because of you see that walking path there. So it's a walking / pedestrian bicycle path, and this used to be a part of this park run that I used to do every so often. It used to be a 5-kilometer circuit around this area in the city center, and it used to be a lot of fun. I think we started at Hakaniemi near the market hall. So you go down from there. There used to be the bay area there, so you used to start from there and then take a round trip around. So it used to be 5-kilometer loop, and then you finished over there as well. And then after that we used to go to this cafe and hang out. They used to give us discount if you finished a park run. It used to be fun times. I met a lot of really cool people from there. So let's take a walk along this area, along the bay, and see if there are more fall colors to catch up, because the theme of today's vlog I think is becoming fall foliage of Helsinki. So let's check it out anyways. So I've walked almost 14.6k steps, approaching 15k steps. So starting to be a little bit hungry, but this is the next and probably the last park of the day. So I'm in Kaivopuisto. Wait, let me check what's the right name for this park. Yeah, Kaivopuisto. And this is a new park. I've never been here. Looks quite big, at least on the map, and this is another seaside park. So I came here to check if there is still some foliage here, and then maybe walk around a bit and then hunt for a place for lunch. So that would be the agenda for the day. So let's start exploring, walking around. At least the walking route looks pretty cool, and this is something new for me. So I was just curious to explore this a bit. That looks like I could go up top of this hill and try and get some nice views, bird's eye view of the park. Whoa, this is nice. This tree has a lot of nice colors, and behind there I can see a small building. I think it's a observatory on top of that hill. Try to get close and see what's the view from there. There's a walking path up there, but I'll get some cinematics of this first. Okay, so while walking here, you do get close to the bay area, and I can see some boats parked over there. But there's a lot of obstruction here, so try to go on top of that hill near the observatory. Maybe the view is better from a higher altitude. But that tree with the orange reddish leaves is super cool. I remember I have a picture like this. I think it's somewhere on my Instagram profile of the very early old photos back when I was in Japan. Probably around that time was when I started my Instagram account. I have a similar photo from back in Japan where the fall foliage around the area where I used to live was pretty amazing, and most of the trees are like orange, red, yellow, green mix, and it felt like it was on fire. It was really amazing. Okay, let's do a mini hike up to the observatory. Okay, so the view from up here is indeed much better. So that is the observatory, which I don't think you can go inside. The doors are closed, and this is like a aerial view. Well, you're still very low in altitude, but this is like a nice view of the seaside and the fall foliage, whatever is left of it. Like some of the plants have gone barren, but for example this plant is still alive and doing well. So there's like a nice mix of fall colors, and then there is the marina there. Pretty nice views from up here, and then the seaside. Nice. That was a fun expedition trying to catch the, well, it's not supposed to be the tail end of fall foliage out here, because it's what, the first week of October. It's supposed to be like the starting of the fall foliage, but I think it's been too windy, too rainy, so the leaves are falling down much faster this time. But yeah, as I said, it's cool to be around maple leaves and take in the views before it gets all black and white. Is going to be the color of Finland when it starts to snow and it gets to the peak of winter. But yeah, as I said, 16k steps. It's almost 2 p.m. now. Time to find a nice place for lunch and enjoy a nice meal first. So if you've seen my previous vlogs, especially the one where I went with a ferry to the Åland Islands in the southern part of Finland, I mentioned that the ferries, the one that I took went from Turku, but I also mentioned that they also leave from Helsinki. So as you can see there is the Viking Line company. Here there is a Silja Line company. I think this one goes to Mariehamn in the capital of Åland Islands, and the Viking Line probably goes to Stockholm in Sweden, or maybe also Mariehamn, because these are the two prominent shipping cruise line companies here. And I found the price wise Silja Line usually is very economical, but be sure to check close to the date when you're about to leave. But this is the Helsinki Marina. This is where both these main shipping companies for long distance kind of travels, they leave from here. And then there are also like short distance ferries that, for instance, you could go to the Sommelina Sea Fortress or some other smaller islands nearby Helsinki. That those leave from the market square in the city center. So I'll be going there tomorrow or day after at some point, so you'll know more. I'll give you a closer look there. But anyways, just to orient yourself, you're gonna see that giant wheel. That's an icon of Helsinki. Then there is that Orthodox cathedral there. Near those two areas there is the market square. There's the main Helsinki cathedral over there, the white one, and then there is this boarding port of Helsinki here. So just for you to orient yourself. So this is the front side of the terminal. The name of the terminal is called Olympia Terminal, and this is the boarding side for that Silja Line. I think Silja Serenade is standing there waiting to go to Mariehamn. I was just taking a shot of this building. By the way, that's the harbor right there. And while taking the cinematic, I don't know why I started to be more hungry. It feels like a slice of cake, doesn't it? Let me know in the comments section below if you agree, but kind of makes me more hungry, and now I really want a slice of cake. I had a really nice meal at this place called Boneless Burgers. I've never been to this. I think it's a restaurant chain. I've also seen them somewhere else. Yeah, they had the nice burgers and crispy fries. So I'm completely in a food coma. I went for the meal set, so it costed me $17 for the burger, fries, and a soda. And yeah, with the food coma now, it's kind of hard to head back home, but it's just 1.5 kilometers from here to the hotel, so should be fine. But yeah, at this note, closing the vlog here. I'm gonna go back and work a little bit, and I'll see you again in a fresh vlog. And then the next time we'd either go island hopping or explore the iconic sites of Helsinki in the city center. We'll see how it goes. Until then, this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you next time.